Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Pretty good day here. I'm still in a bit of pain with my stupid injury, whatever it is. Saw my chiro today though, and he's awesome, so it should be feeling better anytime now. But my chiro really is awesome. If any of you live in Vancouver and you need a really good chiro, let me know and I will give you his information. Hey Ange, how's it going? So I did a little bit of work today at home and back at the studio now. Wi-Fi is always better here anyways. I like to come here and do my stuff. And the topic that I was going to talk about today is about being present. And a lot of us aren't. We're so busy we forget to be present. Hey Lori, how's it going? Hi Ken. So you've probably been told that to really get the most out of life, you really need to be present in, whatever situation you're in. But a lot of us have a really hard time doing that. Hey Andy, yes, you're always a present. So many of us, we're just so busy in our own lives. We're so caught up in our own drama. We're never really 100% paying attention to what's going on in the moment. But if you take the time to be present and really pay attention, you'll learn some amazing things, and you'll feel a lot better. Hey Joe, how are you? So let's talk about some of the benefits of being present. If you haven't really thought about it before, or maybe you're the type of person who your mind is always going so fast that you're just never taking the time to be present. Maybe it's time to start practicing that. And there are some benefits. So for one thing, there's less overthinking. So when you're really present in the moment, you're not thinking about what's going to happen next or how this is all going to turn out. You're not letting your brain run away with these thoughts. You're just observing and you're just enjoying it, and you're not worried about what's going to happen. And the thing is that, what is going to happen is going to happen regardless. So trying to, overthink it and figure it out before it happens, there's no point. It's such a waste of time and energy. Why not just be present in that situation, and then when the next thing happens, you can just be present in that situation, and you just observe, and you don't feel like you're fighting it so much. You're actually enjoying your time more. Another benefit of it is it creates stronger bonds with the people that you interact with. So I think a lot of times when we're with other people, we tend to be distracted by other things. So whether we're thinking about something, hi Andrea, or worse yet, we're on our device checking our email, checking Facebook. When you're with somebody and you're actually doing that, it's just, it's terrible. You're not connecting with that person at all. But if you're really present in that situation, especially when you're having a conversation with somebody, you can just have the most amazing experience with that person. So when you're completely present and you're listening to what they have to say, you'll pick up on things that you wouldn't normally pick up on if you're distracted by things. And if you're the type of person that's a little nervous talking with people, what's happening when you're nervous is your brain is racing ahead trying to think, oh, what am I going to say next? What do I need to say next? And while you're trying to think of what you're going to be saying next, you're missing out on what they're saying. So it makes the conversation awkward. But if you are completely present and just listening to that person, then the conversation just flows a lot more naturally. Hi, Amit, how are you? Hey, Robin. And the great thing about that is you have a more meaningful interaction with that person. You bond with that person more, and you both walk away from that feeling really great, feeling energized, feeling like you just spent some real quality time with this person. So try to be present with the people you're with. It's so important. You miss out on so much when you're letting yourself be distracted by other things. And not to mention, it pisses the other person off. Like if I'm talking to someone and they're checking their phone or whatever, I'm just like, okay, this person really doesn't care about my company, and why am I wasting my time here? So, being like distracted by things like that, it's going to, create kind of a bad feeling between those people. The next one is it allows you to appreciate the small pleasures of life. So there's so many small pleasures of life that if you let yourself appreciate them, life just gets a lot happier, because it's great to have really great things happen, big things happen to cheer you up or whatever, but the great big things don't happen a lot. The small little things in life that are pleasurable, they're there every single day. You just have to notice them and appreciate them. So when you're really present and you're really paying attention to things around you, you start to really have a new appreciation for them. And it can be simple stuff. It could be like a really good cup of coffee that you're just enjoying so much. And when you take the time to be present with that and appreciate it, it does wonders for your mood. It gives you a whole different outlook on your day. It's so worth just being present there and just enjoying that moment. It has been a while, Amit. I hope all is well with you too. Let's see. And as for spending time with people, especially your loved ones, it'll let them know how much you love and appreciate them if you are present with them and not letting yourself be distracted. So, it's just so easy to get caught up with everything these days. But, if you're spending time with your kids or whatever, or your partner, like put the devices away. Stop thinking about, the past. Stop thinking about what you need to get done. And just focus on that person and just, enjoy that person. Life is really short. And if you're always, kind of somewhere else when you're with other people, and then all of a sudden that other person is no longer in your life, you're going to miss that person. So when you have the privilege of being with these people in your life, be present with them, enjoy that, and get the most out of that. And the other thing, the last one I wanted to talk about, is it helps you to become more open-minded. So when you just shut off all of your preconceived thoughts that you have about things and just let yourself be present in the moment and just observe, you allow yourself to have some really great experiences. So rather than, that letting that chatter in your head kind of, stop you from really noticing things, you're actually noticing things on a different level. So if that makes sense. So when you're completely present and you're just taking things in, it's like a child when a child is out exploring, in the backyard or whatever, like they're just taking everything in and everything is so amazing and wonderful. And you can still have that as an adult. You just have to be present and notice those things. So that was the 5 points that I wanted to touch on. I got to get ready for the next class. I'm going to do the next class. I haven't done anything today because my rib thing was hurting so much, but now it's feeling a bit better, so I'm going to do the class tonight and get my sweat on. I need my workout. I'm going to go crazy if I don't get a workout. Hey, Joji, how's it going? So if you are the type of person who isn't very present, if you're the type of person whose mind is always racing, always going, you're feeling stressed out, just try being in the moment. And one way to do that is to sit quietly and breathe and focus on your breathing. So when you're focusing on your breathing, it lets the other thoughts kind of empty out of your head. And then once you feel that kind of calmness and those thoughts have emptied out of your head, that's when you want to, take that time to really appreciate your surroundings, anybody that you're with, and just, take it all in for what it is. And quit missing out on life so much, because I think we miss out on a lot of really great things because we're just always somewhere else. We're thinking about the past, we're thinking about what we have to do next, and we're just forgetting that this present moment is really the only moment that matters, right? That's the only thing that's happening now. It's the only thing that you have any control over. So hope that gives you something to think about. I got to run and get set up. If you have any comments or questions you want to chat, you can always message me. And hope you guys have a great evening. Talk to you soon.